Hey guys, we're Gillian and Jeremy. After spending a year and a half exploring New Zealand, we have returned home to southeast Queensland to start our new journey. Converting our 2001 Mitsubishi Rosa from a school bus into a home on wheels. Join us, our 2 children Jedd and Za'Kyia, and our 2 pups Simba and Kiwi as we show the highs and lows of making a house out of a bus.
Oh my god. I think you're gonna need a new pipe, Debbie.
G'day guys, I know it's been quite a while. I don't even really know where to start. I think we were planning on doing a bit of footage and a little episode about what's happened here over the last month, a few weeks back, but sort of just slipped through our hands. So I don't even know what footage we've got, but I might run some through. So yeah, for all you guys wondering. Alright, so yeah, we best just have a chat. So anyway, we're at Lowood, and so I'll get out real quick and I'll try and describe to you. You just stay in, Jeddy, because this is ridiculous. I wasn't expecting it to be like this. So yeah, we're at Lowood. Our bus is about 500 or 600 meters that way, and that's it. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, was not expecting that. Our bus is straight through over there. We're hoping it doesn't break the bank on the other side, which is very possible. It's happened before. So yeah, we're gonna have to try and figure out what we can do, because we can't get over there, obviously. That's the road that we go down. So
the horses and everything are there and we can't get there to help, so.
But anyway, we just went through a road closed sign just to get here, so should get back there before we get in a bit of strife. But if it's flooded, forget it. But oh god, the stress, eh? We got to check out how high this is, because this is ridiculous. It'd be
usually, so the river's usually like right down. You got
over the other side of those trees and then down about 15 meters.
It's yeah, there's very high banks on either side, but
anyway, let's get back in the car. This is crazy.
This isn't actually a lake. At regular time.
So this river has normally got no water in it at all.
And this is the way that Google Maps said we would be able to make it out.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
This is the way to Longreach. Look how far out to the all the farms and that. That's crazy.
This is all usually farmland, and it's just destroyed. Look at the give way sign. So we've just pulled up at the west side of Ipswich, and this is what we were just showing you. This is the way Google Maps said we'd be able to go, but look at that give way sign. It is so much water. Like, this road usually goes down, but my cousin, they live just over there. The road's on the other side, but they live just over these paddocks here, and they're safe. All their paddocks are wrecked. They've lost a few animals, but their house is safe at the moment. But they put up a video yesterday of their neighbours getting airlifted out. So, oh, look at those houses down there. That whole house is under. I didn't even see that, but yeah, there's a shed there and the house is under, and it's just...
yeah.
I wonder, would there be houses under over there? That'd be behind us.
Over to your left, maybe. I think the one that has the bins and that.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, like, I don't know.
That's where we were just recording then, just on the other side of that farm over there.
Yeah.
But
So that just goes to show how much, like this here in front of us is not actually a river. That's just farmland. The river's over there, about 500 metres. It snakes around. Well, I didn't do my makeup. I haven't powdered my nose. So we're pretty stressed out. Just thinking that it'd go under again. So we couldn't get here at all to move the bus, but we managed to get my brother to come down with Alex and move it up to the farm, which was higher ground. So that stopped a lot of the stress. So thank God, touch wood, nothing happened to the bus. So today we've got Power Mate. They're coming back in to hopefully finish the electrical system down here, which we did an episode on. I think that might have been our last one or something. But so they're coming in hopefully to finish that. I don't know if there's more stuff that I had to do to be ready, but we've been away out west trying to get some more funds together to get the bus happening. So yeah, Chris from PowerMate will be here very shortly, so he's going to get stuck into that. We did open the bus for the first time in a while yesterday, and because we hadn't sealed, like stained, put a lacquer or anything on that, bit of mould starting on that kitchen bench, so we'll pull this out. We'll give it a bit of a sand back, and we've got some like final coat, just clear lacquer. So we'll Jill's been at me for weeks, months to do both of these because the same thing's happening down here now. Just a bit of that. So hopefully I can just sand that out. Same there. So it's just the unprotected timber, just with all the moisture that we've had down this way. So yeah, that's about it. We got we scooted into Bunnings the other day. We got another tub of paint to get these walls done. These here, these I forget what they're called now. Not MDF, no. I can't remember. Jill's looking at me like I'm a weirdo, but I can't remember what they are. But long story short, Bunnings had like a back order of like 4 months on them. We put in an order to get a couple, and then because they had none in stock, and we're like, oh yeah, 2 weeks or so and we'll be able to get them. And then anyway, they give us a call after 2 weeks and said, oh, it's about 4 months, we're going to be waiting. So we were like, oh god. But went in yesterday and they had about 8 sheets, so we pinched another 2. And yeah, I was just telling Jill how I'm thinking of tackling this space up here. I was thinking of doing it similar to this.
It's been a while since I felt this way. The night was long and the sky was grey, and I wondered if I would always feel lonely. The winter chill is nice at first, but after a while the cold just burns, and I'm ready for the sun to shine down on me. Oh, and now I feel the sun. Yeah, being with you.
Alrighty, we're back in at the bus. I'm not sure what I showed the other day, but so we had Sparky come in. So the water pump's hooked up. I haven't mounted it yet because got to get the plumber to come in and sort it. That's all hooked up. The leads come up through here, so I can put the temperature controller mounted there, and a light switch, and so on and so on. So that's all in. There's some other stuff there, yeah. So that's the temperature controller for the hot water. This is the USB charge outlet, and this is the light feed and the light switch there. That's the light there. We just got to plug him in. It's just an LED strip. Same with this, that's all hooked up. That's just an LED strip, so we just plug it into there and then seal it off. That's all done. We're just going to check that everything's wired through the right way before we poke it through the roof. So when we do all the testing and turn everything on, once we know it's all sweet, pop him back up. That'll get a bog. Where are we? The toilet, that's all done. This is the 240 for the washing machine, and also it'll just be a power point pretty much. So the washing machine and laptops will plug into that for charging. That is for a Sirocco fan that we obviously can't do much with until we finish the walls. That's the AC 240. This is a 12 volt box. Just started doing all of that, so that's once that's all done and that, it'll look Mickey Mouse. This little doodad here, I believe that's the for the battery charger, which is that fella. This one here, what did he say that was for? I think that's for the washing machine 240, and then that one there was for the other one that I've completely forgotten about. I'll have to talk to him again, but none of this is hooked up yet. That there is to run the 12 volt stuff, so that's just going through there, up in behind here, into that. But yeah, so anyway, it's I couldn't really tell you what's what, but it's all starting to take shape anyway. They'll hook all that up, tidy it all up. They just didn't want anything to be live yet because it's still not ready. Other than that, that's all sort of happening. So that's where we're at. Today we're just going to tidy up, get rid of a bit of a mess, and I think we're doing some welding today. So we've just done the last of the walls in here. Can't really see anything, but Jilly's just popping some silicone down there. So we're just doing one lot first, and then we will wait for it to dry, and then we might just put another little something over there. So we're just going to concentrate on getting those walls sealed, and then once we do that, then we'll worry about all the trim and stuff that we've got to come up with that I haven't really thought of yet. Nice hair, Jill.
Thanks.
What you doing, Kiwi? What are you guys doing? What do you got there? Show me. That looks like cane toad. Hey, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? You've been sitting under the house, haven't you? Beryl, you just got your perm yesterday. Oi, stop eating that. Oh, I don't want to pick it up. Bloody gross. Ugh. Looking pretty good there, Gilly.
I am good at the old snotting. I'm a bit nervous about this side though.
Oh yeah.
About down in here.
Oh, give me a second to get my lighting apparatus there. You'll be right. She'll be
got it on the toilet.
Oh, it won't be the first or the last time there's black shit all over the toilet.
Gross, mate. Oh.
It'll be right. Looks alright.
Gonna have to just give it a little clean.
Very nice. Alright. Exciting stuff here. Jill's just doing the floor there with some silicone and whatnot, but we're feeling as though we're next step might be getting a plumber. Because like I said the other day, we had the Sparky in and he's done this, so he's, I'd say 80%, maybe 90% complete. We've got the water tank to go here, we've got the gas box here. We've run the hose for the water to come down to the water tank. That's pretty much done inside there. Not that it was a major drama, but we can look at potentially get the plumber to come in, fit the hot water system and all that, with the gas, the shower fittings, all that sort of thing. So could be a bit of a goer. We could be finally getting somewhere hopefully, but Sam's almost got that front area done. It's pretty tight sort of a spot, so he's kicking that one. But anyway, happy days. Isn't he just the most beautiful, cleanest little white dog in the world? Hey buddy. Oh, actually I'll bring his with me real quick. So Sam welded up all our big holes there. Jilly's just finished putting the rust proofing down, so that's all good. We'll let that dry for the day and then we'll get on to some carpeting. We'll get on to some carpeting soon. In the meantime, we've just got our LED light that we're going to just fix and put up now. Did our first little light in the bathroom, this little light of mine. I'm going to let it shine, so that's all good. Hooked up and see what you're doing on the business end, but that's all good. So that's sweet progress. Love it. Oh, and today we're going to try and tackle a bit of the wall out the back here and a bit of creating, but that's a while off yet because I'm not really feeling it today, so hopefully we can start feeling it soon. Hey Jill, you going to feel it?
Oh, I'm feeling it.
She's feeling it.
It was parked out in the woods, keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad decision. Call everyone you know, we found the evidence. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck.
Alright, so one thing that we would redo again if we could is the roof. We didn't use the right material, that's for sure. Use this real thin, like, I wouldn't even call it ply really, I don't know, but it's pretty gutless. Like we should have used, we were worried about weight, and we didn't want to just keep loading up on timber because, as you can see, we've got a bit going on. Like, not a lot, we have been sort of savvy with it, but you know, we got that going on, so we just didn't want added weight. But yeah, we've just put this LED strip up, and like, just because of how shit the roof is, it's just a bit bloody, like, especially down here. So that's all right so far, and then once you get down here, that's a shocker there. Like, we're gonna have trimming that on it, but like, it just bows and then it sinks real bad right here. You can see that from a mile away. Looks horrendous down the end. Like, I can push that up a good inch, you know. So that's a bit of a letdown, but yeah. So from the end of the bus, it's okay, but it's just one of those things, if we were redoing the roof again, we'd just use thicker material that was a bit more sturdy, and it would have come up a lot better looking. But other than that, that's alright. We've got that little strip in. We just want to find some trim to put either side of it so it just doesn't look like a LED down the guts. We cut about 1.5 meters off because the 5 meter strip was too long, because we plan on having a separate light for our bedroom area, just so we don't have to run the whole bus just to have light down our end. Anyway, that's that.
So we've just installed this whole top part and forgot to record any of it, but we've ripped the kitchen apart because while it was all flooding and there was a heap of rain about and we hadn't lacquered it, everything got mouldy. So
I think it was these 2 holes here that we haven't like taped up because we've got to put the new clips and that in, but I think it was a bit of water's just come through and sat there for a few weeks and whatever. So I'm going to try and just sand it back, but we all know what happened when I sanded that one. It looked like shite. So just got to see how we go now with this. Some fine sandpaper, and see if we can't do the whole bench back and then put some lacquer over it before we go, because we're going again very shortly.
So Jeremy's just started sanding it, and we've realised that the whole thing is actually already stained a certain colour, so it's coming up more white, but I actually like it better. And yeah, I think we're going to go with that instead of staining it again. What are you doing, bud?
And if you look to your left, you'll see Gillian staining our new coloured bench. We both agree that it looks 1,000,000 times better than it did. So we've done that. We've fixed the bench top finally, and Jilly's just finishing that. It looks great. I think with the black sink and fittings and that, it's going to look pretty tricked. Nice. What do you reckon?
I like it so much better like this.
Oh, there's your head. Sorry, I was... but yeah, we're going to take that off. We're going to work on the backsplash tonight, I think, while we're after dinner. And once, yeah, the backsplash. It's taken a while for me to not tongue twist that one. But anyway, so that's us. Table's looking good. Sam's out the back there doing something, but he's just wait, I've got my phone here for some good old lighting. He's just finished welding up a really cool what would you call it, like bracket box, brackety sort of thing for our split system. Yeah, air conditioner. So he'll be making them full time now. If anyone would like those, drop a comment in the drop a comment below, is that what they say?
Yeah,
drop a comment below, and we can give you his details. He's keen to just make them full time for little splitties in the bus. But anyway, this is the bench. Happy days.
We've given the bench top time to set, and it looks so much better. Like, the colour is, I think the whitish lighter colour is a lot nicer than it was. That's set. It's meant to be one coat, but we're going to sand it back into another, but now I'm going to do that one.
Driving in the fast lane, can't slow down. I like the danger you're bringing around. I ain't even mad about it, can't slow down. I ain't even mad about it, can't slow down, won't slow down.
So we've got Sam banging away up here, trying to pop one at holy durly panel beater, please. Anyway, that's great. We've got that mounting sort of bracket there that Sam's been welding up for us. That'll sit up there and hold the aircon unit, which is this little bad boy. We've just finished lacquering the kitchen bench. We're about to silicone around here. We've put that back in. Do we show them the backsplash?
Well, it's going to be hard to hide it now. I feel
Alright.
like it's going to be hard to hide this.
I'll do this. Hopefully I'm far enough back.
Artistic?
Yeah, like the big reveal. And then just go. There we go. There we go. We'll tell you all about it a little later on, but we're pretty happy with it. It's a bit of a signature piece.
It does have a story behind it.
It does. Alright, that's it. Cornices on time. Alright, so we got the bracket up, and we're just carpeting a few sheets of ply. We're going to zap them up there, and that's just going to look so tidy. So I'll go in and see how Jill's going with this other one. We'll get it finished. Alright, we're starting to lose light, but that's our carpeted ply boards on the big old metal bloody bracket for the AC. So I'm not sure what we're doing because we're running out of light, like I said, but yeah, next is to mount that little AC unit, I guess. But awesome. Yeah. Alright, won't get too close. Haven't done me makeup and powdered me nose today, but this is where we got to with this. We did show you before, but the little backstory on this was I was contracted to a resort out in the Territory, Kings Canyon. Absolute middle of Australia, middle of nowhere. I was singing there every night, and one night there was a group of elders that were in for a meeting they had about the local area, and I seen that they had some artwork. So rather than going to Alice and going into the shop and buying it that way, I just hit them up to see if they were selling it, which they were. So this one was pretty cool. It's what's it called? Is it
Bush yakka?
Bush yakka, yeah. So what it is, essentially, it was perfect timing because actually earlier that day I took Za'Kyia and Jedd yabbying out there in a waterhole, which oh, pardon me, so tired. As you can tell by the locks, they really got the Tony Guy lift and bounce this morning. But yeah, so anyway, whereas I took the kids to a waterhole yabbying in the middle of the desert, which was the spin out for me, and we caught heaps and heaps of crayfish. And anyway, so this painting is essentially these the waterholes that the men would go and catch the fish and the yabbies and whatnot, and this is the onion. It's like onion cook up or something like that. And these are the two ladies that do the group cook up at the onion cook up, and they're the waterholes. So the same day out of the 6 months that we were there that I took the kids yabbying, yeah, there was about four or five different paintings, and this one stood out, just the story as well. So we thought it was pretty unique. We bought that 4 or 5 years ago, and we've just been saving it. And then I said to Jill, maybe we should use that as the backsplash, and I think it looks pretty cool. Like, it's super different. It is a bit full on, but the colours and everything, it's awesome. So we're pretty stoked to have that. Jilly?
I love it. I think it's great. But yeah, like you said, we've had it in storage for 4 years and finally got somewhere to put it.
Sweet. And also yesterday, we managed to get that bad boy in, so pretty stoked with that. It's sitting pretty nice. We got that the bar up the back there that was welded, then we've carpeted up some ply, we've mounted that, so that's the fun part. Now we've just got to get it installed properly. But so that's that. We're all happening. The kids spent about 8 hours in their bunks yesterday just chilling, so yeah, anyway, we've still got a bit of junk around, but we're cruising for another month tomorrow morning, so I don't know what we're going to be able to get done. I've asked Sam if he wanted to chip away at a few things while we're gone, and he said he will, so I'll see if he can send me some videos or photos or something, and we might be able to keep up to date a little bit with a few little odd jobs getting done while we're gone. But other than that, we'll leave it be. Thanks for tuning in, and if you haven't already, subscribe up to us, like the videos, and we'll see you on the next adventure with Gillian and Jeremy.
See ya.